Also, what we are doing here in Serenje, right now we have a training going on where we thought of giving other extra skills, empowering them with extra skills, rather than just taking the waste and selling to the recycling companies, which, as I said, the rate is very low. So what we are doing is that adding more value to the waste. So we are giving other skills, empowerment skills, where they can turn waste into what we call treasures, into something which is more, has more of value, and other fashionable things.
Okay, I was assigned to train some ladies in making bags out of waste of cardboards and some materials they could pick from the tailors' shops and turn those into nice designed bags. So what we would do is we could cut the boxes, sew them with cotton and make some paste bags. Can I? Bags like bags here, so from this was made from cardboard and some material they got from the tailors' shops, which was going to be thrown away, but they've turned it into a useful handbag which somebody can use to either put the documents, marriage. A lady can use this when she's going for a party, a lot of other things. This one is beautifully designed, which somebody can use. Ngale ya wedding, chabo mfiaka, akana kutabika mama kuchitenge. Yes, these lampshades were made from, there are some times when they go around, they pick brick force wires which have been disposed of construction sites. So they use that as the framework for these lamps. And even newspapers, as they are picking up waste, they find these newspapers, they've turned them into lampshades like this. As you can see, these are newspapers, but outside they've been painted so that they look beautiful.
We got water bottles which were transformed into beautiful earrings, beautiful bracelets which were covered with chitenges, and a few other accessories that were added. So most of the women that we are working with pick plastic bottles, they pick glass bottles. So those are basically the materials that we focused on. We also used materials such as recycled cotton wool, as well as recycled pieces of junk that can be turned into decorative accessories. We also used cardbox, which is something that they've been picking commonly and using as well. Okay, so for instance, with the bottles that we're upcycling, we started with a plain looking bottle, maybe a beer bottle, for example. We'll take Autumn Harvest or Four Cousins, which is a wine that is commonly used, and people dump these bottles. So the women picked up the bottles, cleaned them, and they were able to now use a paint, which is a spray paint, which was used in this case, which was sprayed onto the bottles. And after being sprayed onto the bottles, women were additionally asked to add an artifact that they can add, which can turn the bottle into a decorative thing. So for example, they use these sacks to add just a little bit of hip to the bottles that they've already created. The other thing that we used was cotton, for instance. So there are women who have cotton readily available that they use in their farms, in their gardens, that is accessible even when they buy things from the market. So this is the cotton that they added glue to and rolled around the bottle. Then afterwards they added finishing details such as the shells that can be picked around and accessible to the women, just to kind of create a different bottle all in all. And this bottle can be used for decorations during weddings, during kitchen party events, as well as just as a decorative gadget at home.
So far, because the funding that we have is a smaller one and as a start, so we like most of the transportation programs to reach more people, especially in the outskirts of the district. We haven't done so much. The waste pickers we have organized so far are those from within the Serenje Central. And also the other challenges, we are calling upon other organizations to help us to broaden this recognition of waste pickers, because they are not so recognized. So we are working hard with other organizations with similar intentions, like SESCO in Lusaka, to advocate for the waste pickers, because lack of recognition for them is one of the challenges that we are facing.
Amafya tusangwa nayo kulya kumalabo kwalisaka sana. Kulasangwa ensoka, amabotolo filya chena ukwa emotopita. Tulefwako ubwafwisho, neshine mpyesha balepelesha bafwisha tibana mayo. Nolubali lwa transport kulyeko tuletwala kulusaka. Tulechula sana. No tulandira kukulya ku industry pandu mutengo tushitishapo kwena mayo tulatola napanga ndepo fiti no mbanga watwala wakulya kulusaka ulebwela fedi mbina kama buku akamwana transport indarama yose tapali so hapa no kutwala nshila twala ndefu ya kofu efishinga kuri ba government filipanganda.
Of course, the greatest challenges for the waste picker is that with the interaction that we have and also our meetings that we've been having for some time, mostly it's the rights of the waste pickers. The waste pickers need to be recognized. We can never run away from that. They need to be recognized by the local government. They need to be recognized by any other relevant authorities to ensure that their rights are protected. The waste pickers are looked like, they are people who are, who have a mental issue, but these are the key players in the waste management industry. They help the municipalities to divert much of the waste that's supposed to go to the dump site, to go to the recycling companies. Waste pickers, of course, they are playing a very key when it comes to promoting the circular economy. When you talk of the circular economy, you can never mention circular economy issues without mentioning the role of the waste pickers.
And I'm very happy about this, because what I've seen is that there are things that we see that we don't value that they can give us money. We feel that these things are just for waste. But now today, we are in this organization in Serenje, which is going to start changing our mindset to know that whatever waste that we see, it's valuable and can give us money. So let's clap for this organization for coming to Serenje. As Center Zero for Waste Management, as Serenje Town Council, continue supporting your program in Serenje. As you are aware that the President, he has been emphasizing in empowerment to the youth and also to the women. And you are in the good line what the President is preaching, but what he wants everyone to be empowered. And you need to be aware that as local authority, we are there to implement the government policies. So for me, this has become a good opportunity that as we are now talking about empowering women through CDF, we have another program which has come through empowerment under waste management. So the only thing that I'll need for the zero waste management is also to consider the other places, Serenje is quite big.
Awena machiwe nkwete mwanjini yengi nga fino fino fo batsaka mene monene fo tile moneka defo na ale moneka fino fo nde moneka monene fo nde moneka na banchi ndamika ndina working suit on shako ite twale ndali mfafine mufisha refe filafine ifi kovi wale kuma kwa lishu bachishala nomba na banchi ndamika ndeti fefie na batwalide fe sana fi kuti twala pantanji.
Around supporting them in terms of technical support and also in areas to address what are some of the alternatives that can be introduced in the district in addressing the issue of waste management. So that's how we stepped in and started a one-year project which we are running called Ukupwisha Ifisoso. And Ukupwisha Ifisoso, that's in our direct Bemba, but it specifically means like zero waste. It's just encompasses the zero waste solutions that we have been talking about. So around that project, of course, we've been working closely with we are also doing our part, like in Serenje District, we've just identified, we've invested in a piece of land where we're going to set up the center and a center of skills and empowerment. All the waste speakers and just the communities from around the country can be coming to learn about important skills on how to turn waste into treasures. And also in terms of teaching them on how to make compost out of that. We've developed now what we call the Master Compost Training Program. So it will be a space for people to come, it will be a space to promote the circular, as a space to promote the circular economy and any other alternatives that are good for our climate. Like, what we talk about, the things that we talk about, the climate-friendly alternatives. So these are areas that we are investing in, the areas that we are more concerned about as an organization. And we hope more people can also support us and can come and work with us, to collaborate with us to achieve a bigger goal. Of course, our organization continue working with having that relationship with the local authorities because the approach that some of them that have been using is just to collect the waste and take to the dump site. Whilst there are a lot of things that can be done, and also of course there's what we call the forced solutions. A lot of projects that have been coming of late, they are more to do with incineration of waste, putting up incinerator facilities at the dump site. So our organization, we are against that, and we call all the local authorities in the countries to refuse to fall into play investing in what we call waste to energy facilities or incineration of waste to turn it into energy. That kills the role of the waste speakers. It kills most of the jobs for waste speakers. And much of the needed material that waste speakers are supposed to collect will be fed into the incinerator facilities, and more waste speakers will go into poverty. So we say that is not the way to go. And also incineration, it pushes the pollution to go up. It's not a climate-friendly project. So there's more emissions, and the people who live along near the incinerator facilities, most of them, they get affected with cancer and other respiratory challenges that they have because of the emissions that are coming from the incineration of that waste. Cannot talk of climate change issues, dealing with climate change issues or environmental issues without addressing the issue of poverty. Most of the times that people tell you, oh no, we are involved in charcoal burning, or cutting down trees because of we don't have any other alternatives. And that is why our organization comes in to work around those specific things to ensure that they have other better alternatives which are good for the environment. And by doing that, we'll be able to see that our environment is protected. And also to ensure that they are recognized in the district. You know, as you may know, that waste pickers are not recognized. They haven't been recognized and organized for some time. So we work in trying to get them organized and recognized. So right now, the waste pickers in this district, Serenje District, they are getting registered because of our support, and also we just recently bought them some weighing scales so that they can weigh the waste that they are picking from they are collecting from the community before they take it to the dumps, to the recycling companies. It's important for them to know what they are taking to the recycling company, because some of them have been cheated that it's weighing maybe 40 kilos, but the actual weighing is 50 kilos. So that means that they're losing out quite a lot. So we thought of getting the weighing scales to help them to really, in terms of building the transparency when it comes to selling their waste recyclables to the market. We are also pushing to ensure that the price rate at the market is adjusted upwards, because it's like we call it a modern day slavery. So as an organization, we are calling for waste recycling companies to adjust the prices at the market for waste pickers, to ensure that they have a better earnings at a day, because they have to work throughout the scorching sun throughout the day just to correct the recyclables to take to those companies. So we are calling upon relevant authorities and also government to ensure that the rights of the waste pickers are also protected.